Hello, I'm here today with Ivan Teh, Managing Director and CEO of Fusionex International. Ivan, welcome.
Thank you.
Could you tell me a little bit about what your goals were when you started the company back in 2005 and how has the company evolved in that time?
Sure. Let me just share a bit of background in terms of the founders of Fusionex as well as the pioneer team. I was very fortunate to start off my career with companies such as Hewlett-Packard, Intel, and also Accenture. And I had the exposure and also the opportunity to work in quite a number of countries, such as the United States, in Europe, in Hong Kong, in Singapore, and Malaysia. And the same applies to many of the founders and my fellow colleagues as well. But what we saw back then was, despite our comfort zone working in these companies, there was a real need in the market where people, organizations, and end users were really looking at software that was more humanized, software that was made easy, software that was more user-friendly, and software that could help them in their daily jobs to make their lives easier, faster, and more efficient. So we saw this real need. We identified that there was a real demand. And more importantly, there was a huge gap in the market in terms of what was within available reach of the customers, and also what they were looking for. So we really started off on this journey, and hence the birth of Fusionex. We actually wanted to provide our customers with software that was user-friendly, easy to use. And the word Fusionex is really coined based on two words. The word fusion, as in the fusion between business and technology, and EX as in experience. Hopefully that's a good and excellent experience to our clients.
So what are your main products?
Yeah, so we have two main products that we have developed over the last couple of years. And the first product is the core transactional engine. It is a product that actually helps organizations capture data. So you capture data in the form of whether it's booking information that you have your hotel reservations or your bookings in terms of flight reservations. And from a banking perspective, it can be your online payments, remittance, and so on and so forth. Any form of data that you capture can leverage on our core transaction engine. But more importantly, for many clients of ours, we actually provide them with a second product, which is our business intelligence and analytics system. And that is an award-winning software that helps our customers mine, analyze, and make sense out of their data. So you can now, instead of seeing hundreds and thousands or millions of records, you can mine that data to have better insights in terms of what's happening within and outside of your organization. And that's really an award-winning breakthrough product that we've actually helped our customers use. And the third product that we have is obviously a big data product that is due to be launched next month. And we're really excited about this product because as the data sets continue to grow, customers are demanding better tools, better software, better technology to help them mine the data and make better sense of their data.
So big data, what's your view on big data and where do you play in that space?
Yeah, so big data is obviously a huge phenomenon, and it's one of those terms that really has reached the top of its hype cycle. And we think that it's important to demystify and clarify where we play. But I do think that big data is, if we can recall, certain disruptive technology that actually happened many years ago, such as the electric grid, or when there wasn't networking, or when people were starting to look into the internet or the cloud. So you can take that and draw parallels to big data. It's a technology that many people are looking at, they're exploring it, but I do think that it will be mainstream. It's not a matter of if, but it's a matter of when it actually takes place. There are quite a number of things which might be a bit intimidating, or it might be a bit prohibitive if organizations take a look at it with huge entry barriers. And if they see that the costs are too huge, obviously people will take a certain view in terms of how to do things. So we think that the right organizations who have found the right recipes and the formulas to tame this big data conundrum, and we believe that Fusionex is one of those rare organizations that can help companies achieve this, would be the ones that have a competitive advantage. And where do we play in relation to big data? There are platform players such as Cloudera and Hortonworks. We work very well with them. We're partners to Cloudera and Hortonworks. And we don't want to reinvent the wheel. They have distros, and we just work with them. We leverage on them. And then there are infrastructure players such as Dell, Hewlett-Packard, the Ciscos, the IBMs of this world. Again, these are good partners of ours. So Fusionex really provides big data analytics, which we think is the most important thing for customers nowadays, to not only just store the data, but to be able to extract that and find insights, to find correlations in terms of how they can run their businesses better, diagnosis, and also have predictive analysis and prescriptive analysis. That's what we do for our clients, and we have continued to show that kind of growth and huge momentum and interest from our clients.
So having firmly established yourself in Southeast Asia, have you now got your sights set on other overseas markets?
Absolutely. So Fusionex as an organization, we've always looked at our growth strategy. And one of the strategies that we look at is obviously geographical expansion. Over the last few years, we have established ourselves in Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. And over the last couple of months, we have expanded to Indonesia, to Hong Kong. And we've managed to get some really good wins over in those locations. We obviously have a presence in the UK and also in the United States. And moving forward, we're looking to expand further to Philippines and also to Australia. And we think that we have a very exciting path in terms of winning more opportunities and deals over there. And in terms of the growth, the company has obviously grown more than 10 times over the last 5 years in terms of revenue, in terms of profits. And this is all attributable to the great work done by our teams, because we recruit talent from all over the world, whether they're from the United States, from the United Kingdom, from Singapore, from Hong Kong, from Malaysia. We leverage on this team to build great products, innovative products, so that we can market them as world-class products to any part of the world. And we have a great team. We have shareholders who have given us huge endorsements, and we're very grateful to our shareholders, our employees, and we hope that they're also excited with our share price, which has doubled over the last probably 11 months.
Well, congratulations on that, and thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like any more information, please do visit the Edison website.